wrap up our B storylines top fives today. I'm Paul Catalina. This is the top five brought to you by Flag and Anthem. Go to flagandanthem.com. Our promo code is 365 Sports. Use that for a discount at checkout. Number 5, rule enforcement. Do they have it? They thought they did for 3 weeks, and then it changed. What is the CSC? What does it do? What are the rules that they are enforcing? All this stuff remains nebulous at this point, and we'll probably see more of it as the season goes along, but they still have to deal with what the finality of the House settlement will be. So how do they enforce rules? How do you prevent tampering? All of those things. How do you do that? We really still have no idea. Number 4, 5 for 5. And Paul, why is there a very pixelated old person yelling on the screen? Well, there are 6th, 7th year people playing college sports right now. That's not a good thing. As a matter of fact, most 6th and 7th year players don't really help you win titles. They help you fill gaps for sure, but the players who win titles in every sport are the ones who are professionals at the next level. For the most part, I know that it's not a completely blanket statement. Nobody's a monolith, all of that. But getting 5 years of eligibility to play 5, that is something that needs to be on the table and move to the forefront very fast. But they still have to figure out revenue sharing and all of this. Guess what can solve this? Collective bargaining. It's a dirty word, though. I could say the F word, the C word, and all these other words in front of the NCAA council, and if I said collective bargaining, they'd be like, you kiss your mother with that mouth? It's ridiculous. The year 2 of the 12-team playoff, as we get to number 3 here, parity. Parity is something that the SEC and Big Ten would have you believe doesn't truly exist. But with the transfer portal, I think it's starting to exist in a way that it hasn't before. We are not going to see dynasties in the same way we saw dynasties. We're never going to see Nick Saban's Alabama again. I feel confident in saying that. So do we have parity? Is it coming? Is it making it more reasonable? Well, I think that's going to be on the ACC and the Big 12 to show us that we do this year by having some of their better teams not only get to the playoff, but win big-time playoff games. Number 2, are the coaches' voices going to be heard? It was very troubling to hear from Chris Kleiman on Big 12 Media Days that there's only one coach on the D1 Council. That's ridiculous. Now, look, it shouldn't be awash in coaches, but if you want true balance, you need to have administrators and coaches working hand in hand and not have one voice that represents all the coaches, all of whom have some similar and some differing opinions. You need multiple voices, and you need practicality to come back to scheduling, calendar, all that in college athletics, and coaches need to be there to do that. And finally, number 1, playoff expansion. We're going to keep hearing about it nonstop until the SEC and Big Ten become buds again. It's going to be there. 16, AQs, 5 and 11, blah, 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 blah. Get ready for it. Even though there's going to be games to distract you, it will be the undercurrent that runs through the whole season. And allow me to say, bleh. Well, that's going to do it for us. That's going to do it for the top 5. Smokey has some polls to read.